Looking for some inspiration for a great brunch? Check out my video for it. Dilled Deviled Eggs, Croque Madame, Spicey Bloody Mary, and a fantastic fruit salad. Today I'm making deviled eggs and Bloody Mary. It's an instant party. I have a perfect recipe for you. Super easy. What makes these deviled eggs so special is some lemon zest and some fresh dill. A couple little touches really makes a big difference. So set those aside. I have some eggs boiled already, 8 hard-boiled eggs. Take your hard-boiled egg, roll it on the counter. I like to use the side of my thumb. I feel like it works it better. Cut them in half and then pop the egg yolks into a bowl. Add a 1/4 cup mayonnaise to your egg yolks, 2 teaspoons of Dijon, and a teaspoon of freshly grated lemon zest. Should get about a teaspoon of lemon zest from this teeny tiny lemon. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then just mash everything together. It'll take a minute or two to get as smooth as you really want it. Transfer the egg yolk mixture to a zip top bag and then just cut the tip off. Don't cut too much and then you can pipe. Cute, huh? I think it works better for deviled eggs than it does for frosting. Don't tell anyone. And the pièce de résistance, a tiny little garnish because that's the way we roll here. We want it to be pretty. Let's move on. It's time to make the fantastic, ultra delicious Bloody Mary. To 2½ cups of tomato juice, add 2 teaspoons of prepared horseradish, an ounce of cornichon brine, so make sure you have some delicious cornichons in their brine, 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce, I'm not gonna measure that, a teaspoon of Worcestershire, and then 4 pepperoncini finely chopped. Chop these guys up. Seeds in or out, your choice. This is actually really spicy because you have the pepperoncini, the hot sauce, horseradish, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir it all together. Oh, baby. How excited are you now? Very spicy. It's got layers of spice that you'll never imagine. 1½ ounces of vodka in each glass. This is something that I bet most people will not measure. Stir this up one more time before you pour it in on top. Wow, that's like half vodka. It's a science. Making drinks is a science. Give it a little stir. Make yourself garnishes. How about some celery? You can skewer a slice of lemon, a pepperoncini, and a pickle. La! What do you think? You make grilled cheese all the time, but you say to yourself, it's just not great enough. I have a greater grilled cheese for you. It's called a Croque Madame. It's a grilled ham and cheese with a fried egg on top. It's delicious. The first thing you want to do is butter 8 slices of bread. Once your bread is buttered, then you just layer in your cheese. I'm using Gruyere, a piece of ham, place that on top. Are you getting the gist of this? So I think it's 2 slices of cheese. Wow. Then these aren't even really grilled cheese because I'm putting them in a 450-degree oven to bake. But since they're buttered, they're gonna get nice and brown anyway. Then you place the other piece of bread, buttered side up on top. 450 degrees for about 10 minutes until everything is golden brown and melty. You do wanna make a fried egg. Add some butter. You can cook them to whatever doneness you want. You can cook them in a bigger skillet so you can make 4 at a time. I'm just gonna make 2. I think you'll get the idea. I'm gonna do these sunny side up, and I find that the best way to do that actually is to cook it on kind of a lowish heat. Give it a little salty salt. They're done, they're done. Yes, look at that. I'm just gonna put my eggs right on top of my grilled cheeses, right on the tray. It's a 6-ingredient meal, good for the soul. If it doesn't smell like summer, don't buy it. Today, I'm using some of that perfect fruit to make a delicious fruit salad. It's a Cantaloupe Blackberry Salad with mint and ginger. Scoop out the seeds. I like to slice my melon into wedges and then cut each piece out and then cut it into 1-inch pieces. To your cantaloupe, add 2 cups of blackberries. If the blackberries aren't perfect, go ahead and use raspberries. Blueberries would also be quite delicious here. Add a tablespoon of sugar, just a little bit to bring out the sweetness. You may really not even need it. It completely depends on your fruit. Now I want to add a little bit of lime zest, maybe a 1/2 teaspoon or so. The floral notes that you get from the lime zest are so great with the melon. Some lime juice too. A little acidity is always fantastic to offset the sweetness in fruit salad. With melon, I love lime. It's about a tablespoon. And then grated ginger. I just peeled kind of a big piece. I only really need a teaspoon of grated ginger. There we go. Stir everything up. And you can let this sit for up to 30 minutes, but I can see the juices are already coming out, which is what you're looking for when you're letting it sit. Thinly slice your mint, sprinkle it on. Serve it up for breakfast. Once you give this a try, you're gonna be totally hooked. You're gonna love it for breakfast or maybe even dessert.